This is gonna just be a really quick video I'm gonna do. Basically, what my new system of studying is gonna be is that I'm gonna read the Torah portions each day, read the Haftorah portion. I think it's each Sabbath day. And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna also be doing a sort of cycle where I read a page of the Talmud, then I read a page of the Mishnah, and then I read and translate a few verses of from Psalms to try to learn Hebrew. And basically, I'm gonna continue the cycle, I guess, until I feel like doing something else. But anyways, I just started doing this, and I'm reading from the Talmud, and I saw something that I found very interesting, and I thought you might too. Basically, there's a common Christian claim out there that the Jews and the rabbis originally thought Isaiah 53 was messianic, but due to Christianity, they have changed their views to try to dissuade people from becoming Christians. And basically, this is false. Sure, they can quote people who seem to believe Isaiah 53 is messianic, but the thing is, that is interpretation. If you're familiar with rabbinic thought whatsoever, they will take a verse or passage and just tear it apart and give it all sorts of deeper meanings to try to learn something relevant or multiple relevant things from each and every passage. And anyways, I'm here reading the Talmud, and I find a good example of this having to do with Isaiah 53 that I found very interesting. Basically, just to give you some context, it's talking about how reading the Shema has all these good effects, and how if bad things happen to you, you can either chalk it up to you misbehaving, not studying the Torah enough, or something of that nature. And it goes on to say that maybe perhaps God is giving you a loving sort of thing to try to keep you in line. But anyways, if you read that in this passage, it says, Rabbah, and some say Rabbi Hista, says, oh wait, no, that's what I was just talking about. I summarized that for you, but anyways, to get to where it quotes Isaiah 53, it says, Rabbah, in the name of Rabbi Sahora, in the name of Rabbi Huna, says, if the Holy One, blessed be He, is pleased with a man, He crushes him with painful sufferings. For it is said, and the Lord was pleased with him, hence He crushed him by disease. Now, you think that this is so even if he did not accept them with love. Therefore it is said, see if his soul would offer itself in restitution. Even as the trespass offering must be brought by consent, so also the sufferings must be endured with consent. And if he did accept them, what is his reward? He will see his seed, prolong his days. And more than that, his knowledge of the Torah will endure with him, for it is said, the purpose of the Lord will prosper in his hand. Now, if you're familiar with the Bible and Isaiah 53, you can recognize where it's quoting from. It's like quoting Isaiah 53 throughout that whole thing. And so that just shows you the very unique interpretations that the rabbis can give to verses. But that's not to say that that's what it's primarily about, per se. So the plain and simple reading of Isaiah 53, the Peshat reading, is that it's about Israel, just like all the other references to the servant are. And some of them explicitly say Israel, although Isaiah 53 doesn't, so that's why they give him a whole new meaning. Now, when you try to get into it a little deeper, you can say it's about the Messiah, or about an individual who's getting punished by God, though he acts uprightly. And that's what the rabbis do. They give some really unique interpretations that try to teach you something. But you can't confuse those interpretations from the plain and simple reading. And this is how Christians and the like can get rabbis to say anything they want them to say, basically, by their unique interpretations, acting as though that's the primary interpretation they give something. So